Hey everybody, welcome back to Every Day We Fight. Yet again, we published another patch addressing some save stuff. It's pretty cool, actually. The team's just been pumping out changes, especially ones that you guys have been requesting. We've changed the rewind feature a bit so that if you completely fail something, you can rewind twice now. There's a whole bunch of other little changes as well, but keep the suggestions coming because it's really helpful for us. And again, if you guys are interested in the game, obviously links are below. And if you've played the game and you enjoy it, like the best possible thing you could do is leave us a positive Steam review. It helps a ton just with the Steam algorithm and stuff. So I apologize that I'm asking you to do that, but I'm just kind of stressing how important that is. Okay, this fight is freaking cool. This is one of the first fights that we ever developed, and you have to take out, in order to do this secondary challenge, you have to take out these little harvester beacons. The challenge is that these things are rotating, so you kind of need to be like looking at them, slowing time a bit, and then taking the shot. But as you can see from down below, that's impossible. Now, you might be keen-eyed and notice, well, these things are all pointing at different locations. So, on one hand, you could start splitting people up, and you could try and take these things out with individual people from individual spots. But there's a risk there, obviously, because you might be in a position where you're too far to help the other people. So it's a little tricky. And then when you start destroying these harvester balls, I'm actually going to split these guys.
One less core!
When you start destroying these harvester balls, you're going to trigger some reinforcements, which is super fun and cool and great. Now, your initial shot that you're going to get is basically a freebie. So what I might try and do is something like get Dylan here. There's a freebie. So that bug got fixed. I don't know if you guys recall, but previously when we were like opening the fight, and this is just a change from a very recent patch that we did, but when you would open the fight, they like wouldn't take damage. We're like, okay, what's going on? But we had changed the logic. I was like getting into the weeds with you guys and all this stuff. We changed the logic for how combat initiation works because people were trying to initiate combat from outside the combat zone, which we've never wanted because, you know, just sniping guys from outside the combat zone obviously doesn't make sense. But when we made that change, that also made your first shot just totally blocked. So we figured that out and it's fixed now. Harvester defenses. Engaging in combat around harvesters triggers their failsafe. Within a certain number of turns, the harvester will generate enough power to teleport out of danger. Destroy the harvester by taking out its power cores before it can leave. With each core destroyed, the harvester's teleport turn counter increases. On destroying a core, the remaining ones go into a temporary defensive mode, moving to the next vantage point and take your shot once the cores become vulnerable again. So you can't just like spam destroy all the cores, right? Now, what I might do, because we actually got 2 shots off there, and that can happen, which is totally fine if you're gonna just spam some shots. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and help with this. I'm gonna pop over here. Now remember, we have that, where is it? That epic mod perk. So when we break the shields, which we did, these become free. So you can see the cost on these now, which is pretty cool. And I wonder, this is actually not something I've tried, but I'm about to. So we're gonna toss down this throwable for free on these units that will spawn in. And I really hope that this doesn't backfire. But it's entirely possible that it does. Oh, that is a super unfortunate miss. Because I do want to take this shot. Beautiful. Okay. Dilly.
Another one down.
Another one
Great,
down.
don't get cocky.
Another one. Okay, so we have that striker over there, likely going to teleport. Striker over here, likely going to teleport. This one's shielded. Don't have that. Engineer, not a huge concern of mine right now. Okay. Let's move over to here. Dylan. It's a little risky, but I feel like well, this guy actually might run at Dylan. But then I could prox punch him. The safer play would just be to go in here. Okay. Where are you? Now remember, the reinforcements have been nerfed, so when they come in, they're going to have less AP. Alright, that wasn't too bad. The only problem is we've lost sight of a couple. This side, we don't really know. I have to presume that they're either... This door is now open, so they might be here, which is kind of sketchy. Let's find out. And he is. Now, that's a bit of a concern, because I think he's going to punch me in the face. Let me reload. I don't hate this. Oh, sick. Okay. Now the question is, do I have the range? I'm like slightly more accurate with this. Give me the luck. Oh! That hurts. Oh, I got him.
Scratch one lifter.
Wow.
Nicely done.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it coming. I still did it.
So sorry for this.
We're gonna drop a punch here. I don't have a way to follow this up, unfortunately. Which makes me a little bit nervous. But I have been in worse situations before. Okay. Alright, we're getting pretty lucky on those, which I shouldn't even say out loud because I should just be happy that it's happening. That's a smart teleport. I will give you that. Kill with environmental. Oh, was that ever disgusting?
We got this.
Well, I'm happy it worked the way I wanted it to. That's actually so... Okay, that is actually so broken but sick. Ah, that's funny. Oh, man. I mean, listen, you're not always going to have those. But if you do, you know what to use them for. Okay. I'm going to bandage here. Because if I run out and this guy's still close, I don't know where he teleported to. Which, to be... You know what? I think this is one of the things about our game that I really like. The way that we handle the line of sight and, like, the way that you track enemies and lose track of enemies and stuff. I really like it. I'm gonna actually donate here. That's gonna trigger the Overwatch. Oh, we're getting a lot of headshots. Oh my god. Okay, not great. Now, I've talked about this before, but one of the things that we will likely change is what triggers Overwatch. I don't think abilities like donate or healing should do it. I think it should be strictly on moving or shooting. But, you know, anyways.
Dropped another
2 turns over there. I'm kind of thinking if I can drop another proximity mine over there, like I am going to be in a pretty good position. There's going to be some spread there. Yeah. So that's going to take another turn. Vivian, come on over. There's some weird flickering light stuff happening. I don't know what exactly is causing that, but
That was impressive.
who knows? I just did a driver update. Could be that. Could be us. We don't. Who knows these days? Who knows? Okay. Take the extra AP there. Striker's in. That's fine. This is fine. I don't hate this. Reload. He's gone. This is free now. These cost 10, right? Oh, only 6. Jeez, we've changed a lot of things.
Dropping a mine.
Yeah, we are. This angle's tight, but I'll actually go here. It's tricky because the projectiles of these... Oh my god. The projectiles of these are a little slower. I should have just blasted. 3 turns. Now this is gonna go up, and then we're gonna have to get to that side. But listen, this should be handled. I feel. So... let's put Leo here. We can always scramble. Move Dylan here, next to this. What could go wrong?
Let's not separate.
Oh no! Tell me you're not... Tell me you're not gonna do that to me.
Move, feet, move!
Is it not gonna trigger? Why? Jesus. Okay, there it is. There it is.
That's for the ones we lost.
The guys that landed on the outer ring first didn't trigger it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Watch. Come on. There it is, baby. 5 turns. We're in a good spot. We're in a good spot.
The power cord will reopen again.
I could throw this. The problem is they're gonna scramble. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see if we can... Yeah, that's not a big enough threat. The enemies will have like individual amounts of kind of shots that they'll deal with without scrambling.
Watch it.
He's going. Won't have enough to take 2 of these. This is the Spitfire. I'm just thinking about maybe blowing up the car, but... he's not threatened at all. It's fine. Toodles.
Feels good.
Feels very good. This is really way too far. So what I'm going to do is... let's just get him moving. I don't have any bandages, which is unfortunate. And now the other ball is here. So we can get it from this side.
I got their attention. Oh, good. Reinforcements coming.
Okay, this is actually not a bad spot for us to get the reinforcements. So there's that. I don't have any way of immediately dispatching of them, like in the past couple.
That one's down.
It had it coming.
And we still have incrustation darts too, so I actually think we're in a very solid position here. I'll keep her near the ladder so we can start moving. See if this guy triggers a proximity punch. He does. Goodbye. Get the heal. Okay, there's our AP.
Bingo! Power core in view.
The other thing I like about this fight is you're forced to use the entire map. Oh, that sucked. Okay, here's what I'm doing.
Decoy, away!
We're hologramming. Oh, I did get the environmental damage, though. Without even noticing. I wonder if we have it set so that proximity mines count as environmental. Or if I don't know if this had a canister next to it. I don't know. I'd have to go back and check that out. I'm gonna try to get you, like, way over here for now. That was good. Okay, bring him in. Striker is chasing Viv. We have another hole here for the power core. What I'm going to do is donate to get the damage boost. Maybe I'll go Spitfire here. There we go. I just think this objective is very cool and very fun. And, like, the way that you have to use a lot of the level. Although you could come in from, like, a different section and that fight feels completely different because of it.
Heads up.
I wouldn't mind sniping this Grenadier from here, but also this Striker is going to be a problem. Grab that bomb, so she's got 2. I do have to try and provide some protection for her, which is going to be a problem. I think she might get punched, but she has the yeah, it's going to go through the shield. And these guys, they'll probably focus on this hologram. I'll leave Leo here for now. Could try this. See if we get lucky. We did not. Okay, yeah, he's going for the hologram. Good. I'll start working on this Grenadier. Deadly. This is so strong. The hold breath AP cost is -3, so it's free. The hold breath zoom is 50%. The reticle bloom is 30% reduction. Better accuracy, so the reticle is smaller. Your shoot AP, like, it's just like, wow, strong. Very fun. This is not a run that I would like to lose and reset. Because we're in a good build right now. I might come over here to threaten. Is it risky? It's not without some concerns, for sure. Bring you in here. Ooh. Okay. I don't hate that move because he threatens Viv, right? And Viv can't do anything about him without getting punched. We don't have enough to kill, but I wonder if I just could tap him with this Spitfire. Okay, he's running. This is good for us. I believe that might be close. Toodles.
Vengeance is sweet.
That means I'm not shooting the helmet off the Grenadier, unfortunately. Unless...
Come on, Viv. You got more in the tank.
It's just a goddamn killing machine. Oh yeah, we already removed his helmet. Oh boy. We are in a good position.
Glorious.
I'm gonna get right in here. The killing machine continues. Okay, Viv is like unstoppable right now. We've got a very good situation going on there. For some reason, the character stats didn't populate. That's okay. That's fine. Squad stats are still good. Got all the keys though. This is cool.
Scratch one harvester.
I hope the Riffs
got
get a
through
good
it.
spanking for losing
Nicely
their
done.
precious machine.
Yeah, she is just raking this in right now. Now, we didn't get to use kill assist that much because she was just doing the killing. But, you know. Maybe we take one of these. Stimulating her kill assist reflex when an ally brings a rifter within 50% of its max health. Maybe I do this. Because right now, I believe the base is set at 25%. We should actually list that in there. But, yeah, trigger happy. Trigger happy is the way. For Dylan, we kill an enemy with prox punch. The closest rifter within line of sight becomes blinded. I could just deal more damage with punch. Could also help to get rid of things like suppression and stuff if I go clean hit. But then taunt is also pretty nice for that situation that we just saw where we might not be able to get the striker away. We could just use the taunt to get out of the to break the reflex action, and then we could open that up. But I think I'm just going to take the extra damage on punch, actually. And then Leo, maybe one day.
None of them are going home today, so maybe no.
Let's try to stay alive long enough to stop jumping timelines. Then they can stay dead.
Let's go get our teleporter parts.
Let's go. There was something over here, wasn't there? Oh no, I think it was the Elysium bomb that we picked up. I'm actually going to drop one of these. One thing I would like to implement is a bit of an inventory management system, similar to what we have with the guns, instead of having to do the drops here. Now, as a bit of a spoiler, we will be coming back to these areas. So we've seen the hotel, we've seen the apartments that we're in, and we've seen the bus depot. And there will be different fights and different objectives that occur in these different spots within the same areas. Because these levels are very large, so you're probably wondering, like, what is the point of having all of these extra spaces? But we reuse them for different objectives, and it's pretty cool because you might not be able to anticipate what objective is going to happen where, and it's like adds to some randomness and some fun, and you get to sort of know an area, understand like what points are strong, but at the same time attack it from a different angle, and so you'll be challenged from that regard. Like, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Okay. There it is. No! No, Dylan. There's a stabilizer. Slight miscalculation would be disastrous.
Looks like a stabilizer, yeah?
Well, we got the parts for the teleporters again.
Back to the sewers then, huh?
But make sure we're well
Abso-freaking-lutely.
prepared. Selena definitely knows we're coming now.
Yeah. It won't be a piece of cake.
Nope. That is true.
If anyone survived outside the dome, we'd know.
How?
We'd hear him on the radio.
On their special dome-busting radios.
Did you take a class in looking down on folks, Vivian? Or did you figure it out all by yourself?
Why do you guys hate each other so much?
It's an ancient grudge, Dylan. Meatheads versus scientists.
You just can't stand that, I think, for myself.
Okay. So our heat level's up a bit. Not a big deal. We do want to come back and get this at some point. I should just be looking for where the nearest manhole is. Yeah, okay. This is big because this is going to allow us a lot of flexibility, not just out of combat with the teleporter.
There, that should do it. Thanks for the help, Dylan.
No worries.
If we did this right, you just throw one of these and it'll zap you to wherever you threw it.
And if you didn't?
You wink out of existence, or become a frozen person, or reality collapses around you and this timeline ceases to exist? I mean, probably not the last one.
That's very assuring, Vivian.
So now we go back to the lab and try to convince Dr. Faber not to betray humankind.
Yeah, I mean, easy.
Have to try.
Nobody's here. Again?
Maybe they're all sleeping one off.
What you gonna say to Selena? How does someone betray their entire species?
That's probably not what I'm going to say.
Come on, let's see if we can teleport.
Okay, enables the Thorn to teleport to a new position and access out-of-reach areas. Out of combat, they teleport as a group to where the device is thrown. During combat, the active Thorn teleports individually with the cost of their AP. So that makes a lot of sense. So we have a little tutorial here. You can be like, boop. There it is. Boop, 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 boop. And there we go.
Holy shit, it works. And it feels weird as hell.
Let's teleport through the bars and move on.
Okay, you can see the heat levels now maxed as well. You could, in theory, go back and like spend all your things. But I think we'll carry on here and see. It's a little risky because of the health here. With Dylan, did we take the... Yeah. So we can restore health by 25 HP every time we procs punch, which we might want to be doing. Now, I haven't gone through the keystone things here, but for Dylan, this is really good. Second chance. After performing a proximity punch, Dylan retains the ability to trigger another reflex action within the same turn cycle. Double proximity punch? Proximity punch and a scramble? You tell me. Very strong. But I'm going to try to get something like this going. And actually, maybe I could just force that. Let's say I refunded this. Go prox punch. Go healing. Go heal everybody. Go smoke. Do this one. Do this one. and do... When he kills a bleeding rifter, the damage output of his allies and his weapons increased by 25% when he inflicts bleeding. That's pretty good. So now this is available. I just need 1 SP for it. But I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I will refund these for now. But just to kind of show you, we'll still keep this. We'll still keep the smoke screen here. And refund this. Somebody gave feedback that they'd like to just see these icons here. And since we're explaining the skill anyways, I actually think that makes a ton of sense. I just... we wanted it to be like very clear that these were things you haven't chosen. And so we could do like a faded icon or something, I suppose. But let me know what you think. I'll go more damage here. Then wider reach. All blast radiuses are increased by 25%, includes explosives, so his grenades are just insane. Firebombs, shock bombs, Elixium bombs. The hazardous surfaces are bigger. If he blows up a canister, all that stuff. And mass influencer is kind of cool. So he performs a taunt. The taunted status effect is also applied to any rifters within a 4-meter radius. So you're not like targeting an area, but you're targeting a rifter, and then within a 4-meter radius around, they're all inflicted with it as well. 4 meters is pretty big in this game, so it's pretty big in life as well. Guys, I'm going to take a break here. When we come back, we're going to progress through the prison with the teleporter. We are also going to work on shortening the teleporter, like, time that it takes. When you throw it, there's like a bit of a delay, and then it happens, but anyways, we'll work on that, of course. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you're having a good time. Bye.